prayer for the mercy of Gurudev, which we just sung in Hindi language. Although the words are very simple, but just as Shri Gurudev has already given a glimpse of the idea or theme which is contained in this bhajan, is so deep, it's so full of deep devotion that a disciple is feeling in his heart for his Gurudev. And line after line, he is so nicely expressing that how he's feeling that connection at his lotus feet, and he doesn't have any other shelter to look at. This stage of a devotee actually is not a very ordinary stage. Here he is understanding the idea of the relationship. What does it mean by having a guru in one's life? All other relationships which one may have, or one has, or one experiences, husband, wife, brother, sister, whatever, all those relationships are actually useless, meaningless, because in all other species we experience. Only in the human form of life one has the chance to experience the relationship of a disciple and guru. So here, the disciple is crying out for the mercy. How he's crying? He says, "O Gurudev, please give me a drop of your mercy." And what kind of mercy I want? I want to reside eternally at your lotus feet. So, kripa karke mujhko apna lena. Although in my heart I see it's full of so many anarthas, and it's so dirty, it's so contaminated, and it's stinking, yet still I pray to you that you clean this heart and accept it and engage it in the services of their lordships. And I know the path of bhajan, which you have told me, which you are showing me. I want to follow that. But this path is so difficult for me to follow because of my inabilities, because of my anarthas, because of my material conditioning. So I pray to you, just like a boat, when a boat is caught in any whirlpool, then we can understand what is the situation. Especially when the whirlpools are formed in the oceans, they are very, very dangerous. They can suck in big ships also from kilometers and miles away. And where these ships goes, nobody knows. Nobody can save that. So he is feeling that the boat of his bhakti or his endeavor in Krishna consciousness or the path of bhakti is like that. The wave, the whirlpool of material sense gratification and anarthas is so strong, is so hard, that no matter how hard he's trying to go away and follow the instructions, it's sucking him back in that whirlpool. So he's saying, my nav, my boat is about to drown any moment. Please save me. Without you, no one can save me. And then in the next verse, he's saying, yes, tum sukha ke sagar ho, bhakti ke sahare ho. You are the ocean of happiness, eternal happiness and bliss. Why? Because you have
Why he should glorify or remember his Gurudev? Because now he becomes like a Guru. He should not do, because now he is perfect. And he makes so many disciples. Oh, when he becomes perfect and qualified, then he can know the glory of his Guru. Narottam Thakur, he took shelter of Loknath Goswami. And when he matured, he was mature. Then he realized the glory of Loknath Goswami, not before. So any disciple cannot know the glory of glorification of his Guru. When he knows, when he becomes some perfect, qualified. Now I am realizing my Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Arup Goswami. Before, when I took initiation, nothing, like zero I was. But now I am somewhat I am realizing their mercy. I weep for their mercy. I weep more. I want to weep more and more. So, Narottam Thakur glorified. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati can glorify his Gurudev Gaur Kishore Das Baba Maharaj. Any ordinary person, they cannot know what is the glorification. So try to know and try to be perfect by serving Gurudev. You cannot do by your own exercises, only by the causeless mercy of Guru, Vaishnava and Krishna. Thank you. अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातरया जुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वोऽभिनेदु तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवत्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे तं नमामि। Wait. Oh, my heartily blessing, my humble obeisances in the lotus feet of my Paramaradha, Om Vishnu Vasi Srimad Bhakti Pragyante Sarvasva. And same in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, Om Vishnu Vasi Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Raghunath Das Goswami. Anyhow, he came to his Guru, who here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he gave it to Sarup Damodar. In the hands of Sarup Damodar, he handed over. So what was because that he never returned back to his home? Why? And why did he return back? 99%. What are these? Why Rupa Goswami never returned back after he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he became him and obeyed whole life? But he never returned back to home. Why? We see Sanatana Goswami also. All the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gadadhar Prabhu, how he was? Why he did not return to his home? What are the reasons? We go to our Guru and some days we serve him, obey him. But why we give up? Because no Guru Nishtha. That we explain. And if no Guru Nishtha, then what becomes? He will have to take him back. I want that we should not return for our whole lives and lives serving them. Then bhakti may be achieved. Otherwise not. Bhakti is not a toy. Not a toy. If anyone has a strong faith on his Guru, lotus feet, and so much a strong faith in bhakti, then how he can return? Never and never. So you should be ready for this. Otherwise you cannot have bhakti, real bhakti. Semblance of bhakti you may have. So, we begin from where? first day, a question was there. Oh, we want happiness and we think that this world is full of happiness, but really it is not so. दिल्ली का लड्डू जो खाया वो भी पछताया, नहीं खाया वो भी पछताया.
The sweet laddu of Delhi is so attractive that those who have not eaten, they desire for it, and because they have not got, so they are lamenting. And those they have eaten, now they are lamenting that why they ate it.
So you know, Delhi ka laddu, oh very big, but it will come to, or it will be minimized, so nothing is there. Hawaii, the name is Hawaii mystic. Nothing is there. No taste, nothing. So this world is like that. So we have explained all these things. Also we explained the Swarup of Jiva, Jiva Swarup. We are not this physical body. Oh, very well we have explained all this. Now also yesterday in our class we explained varieties of mood, varieties of objects and or the process. You have this. One object and one process for that. And from Brihad Bhagavatamrita, we explained Swarga, Mahajana, Tapa, Sakta, Brahmalok, Mohini Lok, 7 layers of the this world, and then Vaikuntha Lok, Ajodhya, Mathura, Dwarka, Mathura, Vrindavan, and even in Vrindavan, Gokul, Nandagaon, Varshana, and then Vrindavan, Rasasthali, then Govardhan, and in the last, Radha, serving there. So there are so many objects and so many processes. You will have to choose among all. What should be your object? And after that process, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in first 3-4 chapters, only he has described about only object. And after that process in Rup Shiksha, Sanatan Shiksha, Raya Ramananda Shiksha, everywhere. In the last. So we should have to select any object of your life. If your object is to be happy in this world, this is like zero. Like what? You are in dilemma. You are like animals, pigs, hogs and all. Go kharaha. What is the meaning of go khara? Panditji? You Panditji? Go khara? In animals. Donkey. And why donkey? Bitten by the hind legs of his. Blood coming from nose. Running. He don't care for blood coming. Nothing. He may die, but he will fall. This is donkey. So, if we knowing all this is done, but not following, then we are most wretched than even donkey, hogs and pigs. We should know. I have come to remind you the words of Swamiji. Aisi bhakti Vedanta. I have come to remind the words of Srimad Bhagavatam. Then you are self-killer. Nidehamaddam sulabham plum sukalpam guru karnadhar Mayanukulle navasvataritam puman na taretsa. Those who are knowing all these facts and not falling, not coming in the boat of Guru, not in the boat of Harinam, without any shulk, without any, come on, oh, boat is here. And you can touch the boat and you see what? Out of cross, we have crossed the endless birth and chain of birth and death, suffering and sorrows. Really. Oh. I don't want to take any single farthing or shilling or pence even. Oh, only you should come and be in our boat. Only we can. But I think very few are ready to come. Very few. So, I have come to remind you all that Srimad Bhagavat has told and Chaitanya Charitamrita Swami himself Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has. Be very strong. Don't be weak and fall. Now, we are going to explain so many objects and processes. Paira Ramananda Sambhava. Perhaps you have read, but try to go very deep to understand all these things. If you will understand all these things at once, in a moment, Tattvagyan and Vairagya, detachment towardly desire, is bound to come. Surely will come. And if you are not honest, not sincere, then nothing will be there. Not even a line will chalk out in your heart. ठीक है? No, didn't. So, Mukunda Prabhu told, you are invited for this thing. Take something, essence, from our discussions and this high class of association, and return back with, wealth, transcendental wealth, and think that we are now, very wealthy by this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, left house, left his most dear wife, newly married, no children. He kept nothing for their maintenance. He became totally mad after Krishna. Oh Krishna, mad. He wanted to go to Vrindavan. But Nityananda saw that. It may be that his mother may die. And he should not be far away. And also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was fearing to return back to Vrindavan, because there is Govardhan, Jamuna, Pulin, Rashasthali, Bansi Bhat and so many places. When you will go there, dears may come and remind, you are not Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are a very tricky person. You are Bansivara. You are Govinda, Krishna. And then he will remind, and everything will, for which he has come. To sprinkle his mercy. What? To give Raganuga Vartma. This thing. And to relish Prem Ras Nidjas Aswadan. To taste. And to sprinkle something. What? Which are not given even by Krishna even. Not by Ram or any manifestation of Krishna. Never. How long? Since Brahma, one day, one kalp, day and night. It was first given by Sam Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 20th edition. So in long time it was not given. All the Acharyas, Ramanuja, Madhvacharya, Vishnu Swami, Nimbaditya, Siddhar Swami, and Jayadev Goswami, Bilva Mangal, so many were there. They gave bhakti. But not so much bhakti rasa. Bilva Mangal, Jayadev, and Mithile, Vidyapati. Some semblance of pure, sweet, madhurjamai bhakti they gave. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, bhakti ras. And he taught all, inspired everything in the heart of Rupa Goswami to explain. And he explained. So we are very fortunate to come in his line. So, Raghunath Das Goswami came to Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then came to Puri, and then he went to south to search his brother. But really this was not reason. To give Rag mark and with love and affection Harinam Sankirtan Hare Krishna. Oh, this was the prominent reason to go to South India. And by the Paramarsha se, by the advice of Advaita Sadhana Bhattacharya, he went to on the bank of Godavari. In the morning he took bath in Godavari. And very effulgent.
Very beautiful and bright.
Mahaprabhu, Bal Sannyasi, age 24, you can know, in saffron cloth, very beautiful Gondlan, like Srimati Radhika face, beauty. And he was sitting on the bank and meditating something. Radha Ramananda came. Oh, drum was there. Thousands of Brahmins. Oh, they were reciting. Oh, what? Like what? You go. Om Sahasrase Purusha Sahasra. Only a man can sit. He cannot stand, sir. Never. And here. And whole day and whole night, weeping. So, he requested that you should come, and he told that I will come. So, some days, 5-6 days, 10 days, I don't remember. And he stayed there, and daily in the evening, like a very simple person, giving up his crown and garment, royal dresses. Oh, he used to come. And whole night, weeping and weeping, they used to discuss. Bringing from where? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told that I want to hear. Oh, what is the object of person? A person. And what is the process? But I want to hear the praman, evidence from Purans, especially Srimad Bhagavatam. Authentic, not ordinary things. And then they began. Mahaprabhu told. What is Shraddha and Sadhana? You should tell me. Where's Shraddha and then Sadhana? What is Shraddha?
Goal or object. Goal or object.
Of?
The practice, the sadhana of life.
Of life. What is the goal of life? This is Shraddha. And what is the process to
attain that goal.
attain that goal? Like in this life, we think that our life goal is to make money, to be happy. Happiness is our goal. I think that 100% or maybe less something, a recurring sum, it may be. We want all to be happy, but we are not happy. And we think that we can be happy only making money. Money is centralized in our life. Even brahmachari, sannyasi like me, our pocket is full of, because without money we cannot move. We think. And especially for grihastha. Whether wife is there or not, whether his wife has kicked him and her heart is injured, but even he wants a new wife. Kicked by 10, but even he wants that very same thing. And some money to be happy. And for this process, what is process? To work in factory day and night, like animals, day and night. Even they cannot earn so much money and not satisfied. Even the President of America, now is good. Clinton was not satisfied by his wife. He entangled anyhow in a girl, an office girl. And she also kicked him. You know Charles and Diana, you know? Prince. They were about to be king and queen. Oh boy, beautiful two sons. And what became? They were not satisfied. Never satisfied. So this is the condition of it. So he told that you should read Shraddha and then Sadhana. How we can have? Oh, he told. What he told first slok? Bhashana Samma Acharata Puman Vishnu Aradyate Nat Tat You. Now what is the goal? That box cannot help you. It may be broken. But this not
Om Gyanatimarandasa Gyanandana Salakaya Chakshuranvilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah.
What you will hear from ears, you can forget. But what you will hear from here, so try to hear from
Core of the heart.
core of heart. Understand, my dear friends? Thank you. Are you also hearing? Don't hear. Otherwise you cannot return to your home. It will be a very big problem for you. So if you want to be very happy in your family life, don't come to us. Association. Very bad, very bad. Then you cannot return, so be careful. Especially the persons who are saved here, and tilak, mala, and some books here, Bhagavatam. Be there. Free of cost, they will tell that you should hear. I will not take any fee. And only hear. And what they will be? They will like birds and birds.
Street beggar.
So they want to make you all street beggars. So be careful. You can be here, but do like this. He's very expert. You expert? In aeroplanes, I have seen 2 airplanes. So you should try to have.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has posed a question to Roy Ramananda. Oh Roy Ramananda, please explain to me what is sadhya. What is the goal, the aim and object of life? But you should not speak anything from your own opinion. You should give some praman, evidence from Shastra to prove, to ascertain what is the goal of life. So first of all, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu posed this question, Roy Ramananda, he gave a suggestion from Vishnu Puran. They are saying, Vanashrama charavata purushena parapumam Vishnuraradyate panta nanyattattoshakarnam. Here in Vishnu Puran, the advice has been given. Please understand that there is only one way to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu. What is that? Vanashrama charavata. You have to perform your prescribed duties in Varnashram Dharma. There are 4 ashrams: Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyas, and 4 Varnas: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. You should be situated in one of these Varnas and ashrams and perform your duty without any attachment, only for the satisfaction of Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the way to satisfy God. There is no other process. So when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this suggestion from Roy Ramananda, what did he say? Prabhu kahe eho baya agi keo ah. Oh,
Rai kahe Krishna.
Goes into this. Rai kahe Krishna. Krishna karma kare sarva sadhya sar. First Mahaprabhu told him, this is external. You should tell me something else. So then a question comes. We have heard that Varnashram Dharma is very good, very essential. We should observe it.
That Prabhupada also.
Yes.
Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj.
Srila Prabhupada told devotees
To make a Sarnagati, a Varnashram Dharma, they are here, there, you should follow. I also advise you all. Don't give up your wife and husband. Try to be whole life like Varnashram Dharma. This is the platform life. So you should not divorce. If you are divorced, or try to come back and be with them. If you are bhakti and you are now detached, no harm. Well, you can give up your family life, everything for Krishna, no harm. But you should try to follow. But what is the result?
So the question has come. Why has Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected this suggestion of Roy Ramananda? So we should know on the one side, what are the attributes of Varnashram Dharma? What is the good side? What is the positive side? Or the necessity of observing Varnashram Dharma? And on the other side, we should know what are the defects, what will be the result of following this path, the goal that can be attained. For all the jivas in this world who are conditioned souls, they will have to act in this world. And their actions will create reactions. If they will not follow Dharma, religious principles given in Shastra, then the reactions will cause them to be degraded and they will go down and they will suffer. So therefore, the conditioned souls in this world, they must obey the rules and regulations given in Shastra. This is good for them. What does Varnashram Dharma mean? It means one should follow the Varnas and Ashrams. It means that one should obey his parents. It means that one should respect his seniors and superiors. It means one should give in charity. And there are so many duties in Varnashram Dharma. They can gradually elevate that living entity from the modes of ignorance to passion and up to goodness in this way. And if someone will very strictly follow Varnashram Dharma carefully, the result is either he can go to Swarg, he can go to heaven, like Harishchandra and others, Shivi Maharaj, and so many
Harishchandra and
Dadichi Muni. They had very good character. They never deviated from the truth. They carried out their duties even in the face of the most difficult adversities. And what was the result? They can go to Swarg, they can go to heaven. Otherwise, if one will follow with complete detachment, one may attain mukti. Not more than this. Not more than mukti. So therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said this is external. Why? This activity of performing duties in Varnashram Dharma, it is related to the body and the mind. This is not Sanatan Dharma. This is not the eternal occupation of the soul. Brahmachari is not eternal, especially these days. And greenhouse.
Also, we are not sannyasi really.
Yes.
What we are?
Naham vipro nacha narapati napi vaishana sudro Naham bani nacha gripati no vanasto yativa Kintu pradyan nikala paramananda purnamritabde Gopi batu padakamalayo das anudas.
She had accepted this renounced order only Mukunda Sevan Brata.
Paratmanishtam matra veshadharan Mukunda sevayahai sangsarataram. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I am not a sannyasi. Only I have accepted this sannyas vesh. Why? Because it is bhakti anukul. It is very favorable for paratmanishta to dedicate my life completely to Mukunda Seva, the service of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sevesh Kala Ebe Vrindavana Gya. Now I have taken this, I will go to Vrindavan and sitting in a solitary place, I will dedicate my heart completely in Krishna Bhajan.
Very good, thank you. Oh, what is something, for example, in Varnashram Dharma, one thing, that sadhu may come to their houses. Like, there are two slokas. Mahad vichalam nrinam grihnam dina chetasam. Oh, sadhu, really sadhu. They can come in the house of Grihastha to take something for their maintenance and to stay in night. But why they come? For their benefit, not him there. So, what is really life? Like Narad, moving here and there. Like Vidur, came to Dhritarashtra and to Pandava's house and met Dhritarashtra. Told her, you are blind. You were blind.
Externally and internally both.
No. Now you are more blind. Oh. What you want to see? Your all sons are killed by him. And he is giving you some
piece of chapati.
Chapati like dogs. And you are taking. What more you want to see in your life? More thing, anything? At once be careful. Give up this house. How can I give up? I am blind. Oh, I will take you. No. In the midnight you should come with me. And he took and went to the Haridwar and told the mantra and told that you should be here. Don't return back to Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira and Pandavas came and they were waiting for Dhritarashtra. But he never called anyone. No, I will be here. He was maintaining himself by the leaves, by fruits, by some groundnuts, and anyhow. And when a fire came, forest fire, all began to run away. But he, Kunti and Gandhari were there. And fire came and they were in a moment, and at that time he took his soul in mind, and from mind to heart, and from there to in Krishna, and he was liberated. So anyhow, in Grihastha, there is chance that any sadhu can come, but we should not depend on that. Even it is external. If you are fully observing Varnashram Dharma, what he told, only mukti can be, nothing more, or Swarga.
Heavenly planet, not mukti.
Not even mukti.
Going Sarga,
So what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, oh you have Bhajya. Then Raraman fought Shyamrani, Jadurani. I want to finish this, not today, but in 1-2 days. And then I want to come and discuss some more things. I want you to tell some sweet pastimes of Krishna.
The Lord replied.
Now, please stand up.
The Lord replied,
Oh, one can tell.
this is external.
That was, you can, you are young.
You had better tell me some other means. Ramananda replied, to offer the results of one's
Sound
activities.
very, okay, I like your songs.
To offer the results of one's activities to Krishna is the essence of perfection. He continued, O son of Kunti, quoting from Bhagavad Gita, all that you do, all that you eat, all that you offer and give away, as well as all austerities that you may perform, should be done as an offering to me.
Here what is Sat and what is process? Yeah?
The process is to offer the results of one's activities to Krishna, and the goal of offering the results of activities is so that I won't have to suffer the results of my activities. Whatever I do in the material world, even if it's a pious activity, I have to suffer. If I give in charity, then I have to be born again as a rich person. If I give to a hospital, then I have to be born again and not get sick. But I still have to suffer birth, old age, disease, and death. And what to speak of if my activities are not pious. So if I offer the results of my activities to Krishna, then I'm free from karma. That is their goal, to be liberated. And the problem with that goal is it's personal. It's only in relation to my body and my body's happiness. It has nothing to do with my relationship with Krishna, which is the actual goal of life.
Pastor Maharaj, more explain something about this. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected it? And what is Karmarpan?
कर्मार्पण में संसार सुख की तो अभिलाषा है। कर्मार्पण में संसार सुख की ही तो अभिलाषा है, यही तो उद्देश्य है।
संसार सुख नहीं,
कर्म क्यों अर्पण करें?
कर्म वही स्वर्ग तक और मुक्ति, same, but some superior. In Varnashram that nothing to offer. He is doing what he is doing, and following Varna and Ashram that. But here some superior. His what he vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo mahavadanyaya krishna prema